Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now August 4th of 2020, and ever since the official release of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, a lot of fans around the world have been very intrigued about the future of the Star Wars franchise by Disney and Lucasfilm, as well as Bob Iger and Bob Chapek, and exactly what they are about to deliver to the Star Wars fans around the world. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that we do know that they are currently heading in a better direction for the fans to enjoy, is that they really are trying to embrace the fact that they are creating a library's worth of Star Wars material. Essentially, they have George Lucas, Jon Favreau, and Dave Filoni all working together as a team to really create endless amounts of Star Wars content on Disney Plus and for theatrical releases. Now, one thing is for certain is that George Lucas has this big plan, this big vision, if you will, that is currently in development, and that is, of course, to provide major retcons to the sequel trilogy, the prequels, and even the original trilogy era in different ways that fans could not even imagine. However, a post-Return of the Jedi era is actually set to retcon many aspects of Luke Skywalker's life, and how George plans to change Luke in a different timeline as well. Now, beyond all of this, given that Kathleen Kennedy has no creative control over a majority of the Star Wars projects, which by the way is a great thing, this really does tell us, the fans, that really good things are coming our way for the Star Wars franchise, given the fact that she is only involved with the Leslie Headland Star Wars TV series. Now, what's really intriguing is that with both Disney and Lucasfilm now finished with The Rise of Skywalker, they are also focused on their new Star Wars universe for the fans to enjoy around the world. It's explained that currently both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are hard at work on developing major changes to the prequels, originals, and even the sequel trilogy era of Star Wars and more. It's described that one major change coming to Star Wars is going to involve the character of Luke Skywalker in the new universe, and what creator George Lucas aims to do in order to create a better universe for the fans. It's described that one major change is set to involve Luke Skywalker and Mara Jade becoming a part of the new Jedi Order that Luke builds in the new Star Wars universe. Now, it's described that Mara Jade is set to become one of the Jedi Masters of the new Jedi Order that will instruct some of Luke's students, and that this major retcon is set to truly change how Star Wars fans see the franchise. It's described also that George Lucas is set to bring Luke Skywalker back to life in a very unique way in the Rise of Skywalker sequel series that is set to involve the Wills, who are godlike beings, that will bring Luke back to life temporarily to fight the return of Palpatine's spirit in the series. This massive change is to make Star Wars as successful as it can be in order to make the franchise better than before. Lucas plans to do big things like this with Luke in two different ways and two different eras, and the post-Return of the Jedi era will serve as a major retcon. So here's the thing that really makes me so very happy about these major decisions by George Lucas. Okay, so if we look at Mara Jade, she is one of the fan-favorite characters in Star Wars Legends. There's no doubt about this. If we look back at Legends back in, the early 1990s and the 2000s, a lot of those characters are very much favored, right? You had Mara Jade, you had all these different characters that were associated with Luke, and now they're coming into play here with the new Disney canon that is truly going to change the face of the franchise. Now, the fact that he's making both Luke and Mara the official Jedi Masters of this new this new Jedi Order, if you will, that is going to be a part of this new universe. It's most likely the same exact Jedi Order that we got a glimpse of in The Last Jedi flashback scenes and in the comics, where you do get to see Luke Skywalker's Jedi students, etc., except based a little bit more in the past. And this, to me, I think is a very interesting transitionary phase for Lucas, is because, well, after all, he is the man who approved a lot of Legends content and is now going to be approving a lot of that to actually make its way into this new universe. Now, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are also going to have a lot of say in the matter of how this is all going to be done as far as the story goes, right? So that's another thing to be excited about. Dave Filoni is often considered the true protege of George Lucas, and Jon Favreau is also considered to be the next George Lucas, or the new George, if you will. Bob Iger at one point in time at the Rise of Skywalker premiere even said that Favreau reminds him of George. He sees a lot of George within him. So I'm very much hopeful about the future of this franchise and where it's going because, well, if you look at Mara Jade, she really is a very favorite character among Star Wars fans, and the fact that they're bringing her back in several different ways, it just tells us that what they're trying to do now is that they're really trying to bring Luke Skywalker to a different level that we have never seen before. They're really trying to make up for what they lost with the sequel trilogy era. Is this going to be enough? That's the biggest question of all. Will this be enough to recapture Star Wars fans? So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.